It was the most difficult conditions I've ever played in. Couldn't even pass the ball 5 yards in that water.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Yeah, it was the most difficult conditions I've ever played in. You couldn't even pass the ball 5 yards. As y'all could see, in order to dribble, you had to juggle the ball in the air. It was freezing, so it was terrible.
It seemed like that was probably y'all played in some weird stuff.
Yeah, I mean we played in the snow, we played in crazy cold, but that was the worst for sure.
Should it have been suspended? Postponed? Whatever?
I mean, it was the same weather for both teams, and we agreed to keep going, but I mean, it probably would have been better for the game if we postponed it for sure.
Do you think that you can take a fair assessment of, the 4-3-3, a new formation, sort of new tactics, just since really there was only 30 minutes of even playable conditions?
I mean, I think you could take a few positives from that. I thought we built a couple pretty good chances. I think it felt and looked a little bit better. But you can't really assess after that. I mean, it was just a free-for-all. But, I mean, I thought that the team spirit was good to keep fighting through those conditions, through that weather. And I think you could take that as a positive from the game.
Defensively, their 2 goals, it seemed like, some of their key players were able to get some time and space. Did moving to a back 4 cause any, was there confusion, or was it just having to make an adjustment that you weren't able to get as much pressure on them as y'all wanted?
I think there was a little confusion on who should have taken who, and a little bit of lack of communication from all of us. I think we're working on that this week for sure, and I think with just 2 weeks of training in the back 4, it'll help a lot better going forward, and the communication, just everyone will feel better from a little bit more practice in it.
So going forward, if the 4-3-3 seems like it might be a preferred formation, if Franco's going to be missing any time, do you think you might play on the other side again like you did earlier this year as a wingback, but as a fullback?
I mean, whatever the coach feels is the best spot for me, I'll play it no matter what. I mean, I'm ready for whatever position. But we have other guys that can play right back as well. So I'm not sure. I think we'll take it game by game, and if we're playing a back 4 or 5 or whatever. But going forward, I think the back 4 looked a little bit more comfortable in the 4-3-3 than previously.
What are Frank's objectives these 2 weeks before the New England game for y'all, now that he has everybody together finally and can work, or most everybody together and can work on things?
Yeah, I mean, the week before this game, we didn't have, obviously, the front strikers from international duty, so now we actually have a week to prepare tactically to play this system, and I think it's great for us to all be together and all be on the same page, so we can go over the defensive and offensive tactics of it, and it'll just be better for us to get a groove going together going forward.
You got new ink too.
No, this is all the same actually.
I remember that.
You don't remember this one?
No.
Yeah, I've had it since last October, I think.
Okay.
Do you guys hear the outside noise as far as fans or supporters and other media members talking about the formation, the coaching transition? Do you hear that stuff, and how do you deal with just a slow start to the season?
I mean, it's all part of the game. To be a professional, you're going to deal with the positives and the negatives coming from outside and inside. I mean, that's part of the game. You got to mentally get through it and just keep playing. And that's part of every sport. Every professional athlete has to deal with it, so you kind of get used to it, and you just try to look at the positives and try not to look at the negatives, and keep going game by game, try to get better every game.
This is the first really extended stretch of adversity that Atlanta has faced since it became a team. Has it been a struggle mentally at all to get through it, or do you guys feel like that you're going to get through it and you can see it getting better?
I think we have a lot of confidence in our team, in our team unity we've had over the last few years. We've been able to accomplish a lot, so I think we'll get through this and we'll come out even stronger. Like you said, this is the first time we've dealt with adversity, and it's only going to make us grow from here and get closer and grow our bonds stronger. So going forward, I think we'll get through this and be an even better team.
All right. Thank you, Mikey.
Thank you.